51, Gabe Holt.
Brewer select, draft ID 1150, Holt Gabe, second baseman, Texas Tech University from Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah, Gabe Holt, the leadoff hitter for Texas Tech, really right away when he joined the Red Raiders back in his freshman season, and some serious speed too to add to the equation. A 21-year-old, 5'11", 175 pounds.
Yeah, speed is his ticket. You can get 60 run grades on him, and some guys will even go as high as 70, give him a well above average grade for the speed. He is that classic leadoff hitter. He's not a big guy, so he focuses on making contact. He walks more than he strikes out. He's got the speed to steal bases. He can probably even be a little bit more aggressive and instinctive on the bases.
I was extremely excited, thankful, just blessed up. Really just excited.
That's exactly what Texas Tech wants to see. Gabe Holt getting on base.
Has speed to burn, and now he's in scoring position.
I have the green light. Anytime I want to run, I can run.
He is a guy that you want to keep off base.
Well, I think he's just a lot faster than everybody. He just takes off.
He's led off every game this season, and he's reached base 56 out of 59 times.
It's just unbelievable the impact he's had on our lineup.
Yeah, when he got on base during scrimmages, I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm just going to pitch. I'm going to let him steal. Who cares? It's scrimmage. It doesn't matter. So I can't even imagine, having to worry about him on the base pass. He's definitely in the back of some pitchers' minds when they're pitching.
Gabe Holt will start things off. He's the reigning Big 12 Freshman of the Year.
He is a guy that you want to keep off base.
I just get on base and get a good jump, get a good lead, and just take off and hope they don't throw me out.
Ripped into right field. That's going to get toward the corner. And Gabe Holt has his running shoes on.
It's hard to predict what freshmen are going to do, their first year. But Gabe, he's a special talent. His speed is something like I've never seen before.
He's got the courage to go, and he's got game-changing speed.
28 for 28. The freshman continues to amaze.
Across the country in summer leagues, including Gabe Holt, who's playing in the Cape Cod League. Holt coming off an unbelievable first season at Texas Tech. Our Bailey Burmaster had a chance to visit with Gabe's dad last month in Omaha to discuss his son's amazing first season.
Went through the Super Regionals. After it was over, next morning got up and drove 18 hours home. Worked 3 days. Found out, boom, we're coming here. Hopped in the car, 16 hours up here.
All that time in the car just so Greg and Christy Holt could watch their son play in Omaha.
We had watched him play so long in what we thought were big-time events until we'd come to Omaha. And he always has a knack for somehow or another pulling the rabbit out of the hat.
What his dad sees as magic, some see as pure skill. Greg says Gabe gets his calm nature from his mother, but that speed comes from his father.
Odd story, if I may. Back during the Depression, my folks, my grandmother and them said, well, occasionally we had to go find something to eat, and they actually had to run with what they got, so to speak, And I think it just started back in the 30s and moved on up where when I was young like him, I could run fast too. But he's faster than I ever was.
Now in 2016, Gabe Holt committed to play baseball at Winthrop until he met J-Bob on his recruiting trail. That meeting forever changed the direction of Holt's baseball career, bringing him here to Texas Tech.
Don't try to change my mind. I remember those verbatim words. I said, no, what are you into now? He goes, well, I met J-Bob. I said, J-Bob, is that his real name? He said, yeah. I said, okay, well, what's J-Bob? Where's J-Bob? He's a Texas Tech recruiter. I said, oh, we just watched him in 2016 in Omaha.
But never did the Holt family imagine it would end up like this. Big 12 Freshman of the Year, All-American honors, and a trip to Omaha.
In our part of the country, in Georgia, middle Georgia, nobody's ever even stepped foot on the field in a regional, a super regional, Omaha. And the season he's having now, he loves his teammates, he loves the coaches. There's nothing about this entire setup, this fairy tale, if you want to call it, that he doesn't like.
And I don't think the Red Raider fan base will mind if he sticks around in Lubbock a little longer. For Red Raider Nation, I'm Bailey Burma.
Hello there and welcome into the Bourne Braves pregame show. I'm your host Rob Warner, and right now I'm joined by Texas Tech outfielder Gabe Holt. Gabe, this past year, your freshman year of school, you hit .348. You were the Big 12 freshman of the year, and your team made the College World Series. How do you kind of evaluate your first year in college baseball?
Man, you know, in the fall, I just went to the cage a lot, just put in the work that it takes, so whenever the spring came around, the season came, that I felt like I was prepared to just go out and have a good season.
And you guys made it pretty far, obviously, to the College World Series as a team, Texas Tech. What was it like being a part of that your first year?
It was awesome. Our goal when we started this season was to go to Omaha, and we made it happen. So going there and playing in front of all those people was an awesome experience.
And I know you play some second base and some shortstop for Texas Tech. What's the development like trying to play outfield here a little bit?
You know, I started out a little shaky in the outfield going into when I went out there to right field, because I didn't really play much outfield. But as the more reps I've got, like coming out here, I feel like I've got more comfortable out there. So I feel a lot better out there.
And then, obviously, with the freshman year you had, being a first-team freshman All-American, what are some things you're trying to do to make sure that you're developing in the right areas?
Just continue to work on and off the field, you know, just go to the cage, take reps in the outfield, and just, I guess, be the best player and person I can possibly be.
The game to Warhawks. Second baseman, number 51, Gabe Holt.
Now to bat, veteran number 51, Gabe Holt.